Today is the day, and I can't believe it's finally here. I get to share this news with you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, on Saturday I posted a teaser as to what today's video was going to be about, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys because we've been working on this for almost a year and a half. We've been talking about this for a long time, and what's cool is it's not just about us here at Jericho or the people here in Central Florida that ride scooters. This covers the entire state of Florida. Matter of fact, it actually covers the entire East Coast because nobody is doing this yet. And what I'm going to share with you today is something that I'm going to show you this flyer. Just a brief peek. What I'm going to talk to you about is the East Coast Scooter Series. So I'm going to share the details with you about this series and essentially just let you in as an insider, since you're watching my vlog, to let you know what's going on. Because when we do events here at Jericho, we have so much fun, and the kids come that compete. I mean, we have people come from Georgia and Tennessee and all over the state of Florida to compete here at Jericho, but this is actually going to touch everybody in the entire state of Florida. Our first stop is going to be on September 22nd, all the way down in Boca Raton, Florida, at a skate park called Drop-In Action Sports Complex. Now, if you've never been down there, you're really missing out because Cindy does an incredible job of that skate park. They've got this awesome covered street section. They've got an outside section and an outside street course and a pump track, and I mean, it's really awesome. And she's also got a resi ramp, so for those of you guys that like to ride resi, you need to go check it out. Our second stop is going to be on October the 6th, all the way up in Jacksonville, Florida, at a skate park called Kona. Now, Kona is one of the oldest privately owned skate parks in the United States, and the place is awesome. There's so many unique and cool things to ride there. If you've never been there, you really need to go check it out because it's pretty cool. Now, Martin, the owner of the park, is going to be building some new features in the street section, as I understand it, and that's where we're going to hold the event, is in the street section. However, the park is humongous. They've got this huge snake run. It's actually kind of terrifying because it's so big, you can get going so fast, but dude, it's a whole lot of fun. I might actually take my scooter and go ride on it because I've never ridden it on a scooter. I've only ridden it on a skateboard. I can imagine it would be incredibly fun on a bike, which might actually be more my speed. Our third and final stop is going to be right here at Sfc Jericho Skatepark on October 27th. Now, those of you who come here for our events know that as Scoottoberfest, and this will still be a Scoottoberfest event, but it is also the final stop of the East Coast Scooter Series. All right, so the way the Scooter Series works is you as a competitor will actually travel to all three of these event stops: Boca Raton, Jacksonville, and right here in Daytona Beach. Now, as you compete in those events, you're going to accumulate points. Your points will carry over from that event to the next event and then to the final event here at Sfc Jericho. So the top three people who earn the most points across all 5 categories will be crowned the winners of the East Coast Scooter Series for the very first year, 2018. We're gonna have a web page, put your face up there, really celebrate your victory because this is pretty cool. We understand that not everybody is gonna be able to travel to all 3 locations. We totally get that. So you can still compete at each of the event stops. Each stop that we'll have will actually have their own stop winners as well. So there's going to be 2 categories that you can enter when you sign up for the event. So if you can't travel to all the locations, you can sign up for just that local event. You'll pay a fee to participate at that event, but you won't accumulate points. If you want to compete at that event and accumulate points, there'll be a different fee for that, so that those points will travel with you as we go to all 3 event stops. Make sense? Now, this being our first year, we know there might be a few kinks that we have to work out along the way. Not a big deal. The point structures will stay the same. The way we judge each of the events will stay the same. And so as we work through the challenges that might come up, don't sweat those things. It won't be a big deal for you. I will make sure that we deal with those things internally to get that stuff straightened out. What we're hoping is that when we go into 2019, maybe we can add an additional stop. And then as we go further and further, as the Scooter Series progresses, our desire really is that we take it outside the state of Florida. Maybe some guys up the East Coast where scootering is really catching on. Maybe they'll want to come in and have a stop as well. So that'd be pretty cool, right? If you got to travel all the way up the coast. I mean, it's cool for you riders, right? I don't know about how the parents feel about it, but what's cool about scootering to me, and if you watch my last vlog, if you haven't watched it, I really recommend that you check it out. It's pretty rad. It's like a documentary of scootering and how it started here in Central Florida. But what's cool to me about scootering is the parental participation. The parents get just as excited to see the kids participate as I do when I'm up there judging and actually hosting the event. It's pretty awesome. And so we figure that we're going to give you an opportunity to compete and expand your skill set and to travel and to go to different places and meet other cool people and maybe ride other parks that you've never been to before. This is going to give you a great reason to go and do that. And we've got some awesome sponsors that have come on board to support you guys and to support the series. And if you've ever attended Jericho events before, we've always done them really big, and I have no doubt that this will be one of the biggest things that we've ever done. So I hope this series is as exciting to you as it is to me, and I hope that you'll support it. Parents, let me speak to you for just a minute. I love the fact that you come and support your kids, especially here at Jericho. I think that's super rad. And I hope that you'll get behind this and help us to make this a success, because it's not something that we're doing for us. We're really doing it for you and for your kids. The people that you're going to meet at all of these skate parks are genuine folks. Cindy down at Drop-In is awesome. Martin up at Kona is a genuine dude. And then, of course, you know us here at Jericho if you've ever been to one of our events, and we love you guys. So we hope that you'll get behind your kids. We hope that you'll get behind to support the series and come to help us make this a success. Now, I know that I couldn't possibly have answered all your questions with this, and the intent of this video really isn't to do that. But I am going to be setting up a website. It's ecscooters.com, standing for East Coast Scooter Series. And that's going to have all the details on there of what you need to know. Now, granted, when I release this, it's going to be kind of bare bones. There'll be some structural information there. But if you'll sign up, it's going to take you to a Facebook group. If you'll sign up, what it'll do is it'll give you an opportunity. Every time we add new information, you'll be a part of that group. You'll be able to learn exactly what's going on, get the information that you need. And certainly you can always email us, and I'll be glad to help you through it as well. So any questions that you have, we want to make sure that you guys have the answers that you need. So be sure to go to ecscooters.com, and there you can indicate whether you're interested in the event or you're definitely going to the event. You're not really making a commitment there, but really what it's doing is giving you an opportunity to be notified when new information becomes available. Also, I'll be posting information and updates here on my vlog, so if you don't subscribe to my channel, please do go ahead and click that subscribe button, and if you click the bell, you can be notified of every time I post a video. I do try to upload new content every Monday at 4 p.m. So I hope that you guys will take the opportunity to follow me. Check out my other videos as well and see what I've got going on. Again, if you haven't seen my last vlog, you really need to check that out, and I would super appreciate it. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you're just as excited about this East Coast Scooter Series as I am. I love you guys. God bless. Bye.